Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, do you like Donald Trump, as in the President of the United States of America? Well, if you do, then you have officially put a red scarlet letter on your back. No joke. At least that's what happened to one young man when he walked into a bar and tried to get service at this particular bar. Now, I'm going to tell you the backstory and then I'm going to show you the report. But a man walks into a bar. It's called the Happiest Bar, I believe. And he is wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Well, he walks in and he is completely and utterly denied and refused service simply because he supports the President of the United States of America. Well, as a result of that, the young man decides to take the restaurant and bar to court and says, okay, we're going to take this to court and see who's right and who's wrong. Well, now those results of the court have come in. And let me just tell you, it made my jaw hit the floor. But in a nutshell, the judge refuses the young man, rules in favor of the bar and says it's okay to refuse him service because he's a Trump supporter. No joke. Check out this report from Infowars.com titled New York Judge Rules That Bars, Restaurants Can Refuse to Serve Trump Supporters. Now, this was put out on April 26th of 2018, and it was written by Watson, who goes on to state that a judge in Manhattan ruled that it is not a violation of the law to refuse service to a supporter of the sitting president, and that they can be asked to leave the premises on those grounds without recourse. The case came about when Philadelphian resident Greg claimed he was refused service and told to leave a bar in New York in January 2017 because he was wearing a Make America Great Again hat. The New York Post reports that Justice David Cohen ruled in favor of the bar because of the political discrimination is not against the law, only religious discrimination. Lawyers for the bar argued that supporting Trump is not a religion. Therefore, the young man Greg P. had no legal grounds for actions. I don't know what to do with this. Here's the thing. Well, it is not against the law to refuse service to someone. It really isn't. It's not against the law. You can own a business and refuse to serve anyone. Okay? That is the truth of it. Now, it's not against the law to refuse based on political views. Nowhere in the law does it say that. So the lawyer is 100% right in that. But the problem is, when they discriminate against one people group, specifically Christianity has been targeted majorly, but then the other group is still targeted and not targeted at all. The liberal group has a little more freedom, then we've got a real problem on our hands. And the other problem is when they go making this a public statement, like you've heard this on mainstream media, you've heard this kind of blasted all over portions of the news, right? And here they are making it an issue, which means there is going to be more tension in America. So imagine you wearing a Trump supporting t-shirt or you wearing a Trump supporting hat. Now you walk into a restaurant that you've been going to for a while, and because you wear that hat, now they're going to deny you service, or because you go to your masseuse, now they're going to deny you service, or because the nail place that you go to, they're going to not deny you service, or your dry cleaner, or whoever it may be. Imagine being denied service just because you're wearing an item in support of the President of the United States of America. The mainstream media knows that if you know about this situation, those are going to increase. The world now knows that that judge ruled in favor of discrimination against a political view. He ruled in favor of that. And what's going to happen? Well, now more restaurants, more bars, more owners, more businesses are going to stand against people for a political view. No doubt. What will that do? That will break America in two. It will break America in such a division that we won't be able to concentrate on anything at hand. Voting will be so volatile. Things will become so volatile. People won't even feel free to wear a political view on their body or wear a political view on their head. It shouldn't be about that. You're just supporting the president. But all of a sudden, it has crossed a line into no man's land. And now we have a judge saying it is okay to discriminate based on your political view. And the truth is, that's about to go viral, especially with the news being out there as it is. Mark my word, this will happen again, and it will happen again maybe at a place near you. I encourage you. I'm going to start wearing my MAGA hat more often. I'm going to start wearing my shirts more often because I just don't care. And it is the world that we live in, and I'm allowed to support and have that freedom of speech. But now a judge tells me I can't have that freedom of speech. I can't eat at this restaurant because I'm going to be refused service by some liberal who disagrees with me. Look, if I'm an owner of a restaurant or I'm an owner of any organization, anyone can come. I would not refuse service to a liberal. I would not refuse service to a conservative. You are who you are. Now, if you're causing trouble and being violent, then you are allowed to refuse that service. That's crossing a line, and that's where America should be. Anyhow, this is a huge warning. Hopefully you agree where I'm coming from this, and I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions on that. With that, please don't forget to check out my partner at getthetea.com. He has the most amazing detox products, and it does help support and fund what I do here. You have to keep in mind that we've been severely cut on YouTube. They've cut everything by 50%. It never came back on all the channels. So with organizations like Get the Tea, we're able to recoup some of that and continue to do what I do on a daily basis, which is bring the news to you. And if it wasn't for organizations like Get the Tea, I wouldn't be able to have this platform to talk to you. So make sure you check them out. If you're checking out supplements anyhow, just go there, go to Get the Tea. They're organic, non-GMO, amazing products, and make sure you try the tea and let them know Lisa Haven sent you. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.